Have you ever felt like you are in your body, but not really connected to it? I mean, you are moving through the day, you are taking care of everyone, you are doing what needs to be done, you are holding it together, you are even responding to the needs around you. But when someone asks you, how are you? Or what do you need? You don't even know how to answer these questions. And the thing is, you are not trying to be difficult, and you are definitely not being dramatic by not being able to answer these questions. It's just that you may have been in output mode for so long that you stop noticing your own body. So in this video today, I want to talk about how movement can help you come back to yourself in small, practical ways. If you are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Salnia Ogiren. I help pregnant and postpartum moms use movement as practical support for their bodies, for their core, for their pelvic floor, to better manage stress and to better use movement in everyday life. So welcome to my channel. If you are new, say hi in the chat, okay? So today's conversation is not about you getting your body back. And I actually don't even like to use that phrase anyways. But one thing that I am noticing is that, well, first of all, I want to say that your body is not something that you lost. But many moms do feel disconnected from their bodies. And it's not because they do not care. It's not because that they are lazy. It's not because they are ignoring themselves on purpose. But the reason is because motherhood can place your body in constant service to everyone else. I'm talking about you carry, you feed, you hold, you lift, you respond, you comfort, you plan, and you just keep going and going and going. And after a while, your body can start to feel less like a place you live in and more like something you just use to get through the day. And that is what we are going to talk about today. If you ever felt disconnected from your body at any point, let me know in the chat. Like, type it in the chat, say me in the chat so I know who I'm talking to. Here's the thing. Body disconnection does not always look obvious. It may not always look like a big breakdown. Sometimes it looks like functioning, and I mean normal functioning, like you are doing the school drop off, you are answering messages, you are making meals, you are showing up to appointments, you are caring for your baby and older children if you have older children. You are doing what needs to be done. But inside, you feel far away from yourself. Maybe you don't even notice that you are hungry until you are shaking. I know many of the moms that I work with, they often struggle with remembering to eat, or they keep skipping meals. Not because they were planning to skip their meals, it's just because life got so busy, they just in constant output, doing. And the next thing you know, it is 3 p.m. or 5 p.m. This is the time that they are eating their first meal. If that's you, let me know in the chat. And for some moms, maybe they didn't even notice that they've been holding their breath until their chest feels tight. Or maybe you may not even notice that your shoulders were tense until you started to feel pain in your neck. And maybe you've been ignoring your need to go to the bathroom. Moms, if you need to go to the bathroom, please go to the bathroom, because you often ignore that need because somebody else may need something. Or when you finally go, you do power peeing, where you just try to pee as fast as possible. That is not the way to go, okay? And maybe some of you may feel completely touched out but you just don't know how to explain it. And maybe your body feels heavy, or even maybe you even feel numb. And maybe you might even look calm on the outside, but inside you'll feel like you are just moving through the motions. So when someone may say to you, what do you need? What do you need help with? You honestly do not know. And it's not because you don't need help. It's not because you need nothing, but it's because you've been disconnected from your own signals for so long that it is actually hard to read your own signals. And that actually holds a lot of weight because your body is often communicating even before you have the words. And motherhood can put moms in just constant output mode. When I say output, I mean your body is always giving something. Your arms are carrying, whether you are carrying a baby, a toddler, groceries, whatever it is. Maybe you are nursing your baby, or you are rocking the baby, or maybe your back is just bending multiple times, picking up car seats, picking up packages, and your hands are cleaning over and over again. Your ears are listening for a cry, for somebody to scream mommy, for whatever else the next thing may be. In your mind, it's just tracking everything. So your nervous system is responding to cries, needs, noise, schedules, and emotions. And even when you love your children deeply, that is still a lot of output. So if you are pregnant right now, or you are newly postpartum, or even actually years into your motherhood journey, your body may have been through a lot of changes. To talk about physical changes, hormonal changes, sleep changes, especially if you're in that newborn state, emotional changes, and even identity changes. But even with all these changes, many moms are expected to keep functioning like nothing major has happened. So as a result, your body becomes a vehicle for survival. So you push through, you keep going, and you do the next thing, and the next thing, and the next thing. And that becomes the pattern. And once that becomes the pattern, it can become harder to notice your own body. So you stop asking, am I breathing well enough? Am I breathing shallow? You stop asking, am I feeling tense today? Am I tired? Am I hungry? Am I overwhelmed? Do I need help? Do I need to pause? Do I feel supported right now? And if you are not asking yourself these questions, that is actually not a character flaw. This is actually a sign that your body may need support. And this is where movement becomes powerful. And I want to be very clear. I am not talking about movement as punishment, or movement to just go and burn calories, or movement to quote unquote snap back, get your body back, and all of that. We have heard enough of that. Like, enough is enough. And I am not talking about adding something else to your plate that is already full. What I am talking about is movement as a way for you to notice yourself again. Because movement, what it does is that it gives your body feedback. For example, when you take a slow breath, slow inhale, slow exhale, you may actually notice how tight your chest has been. Or when you just take the time, you gently move your shoulders, you may notice how much tension you were carrying versus if you were just like this all day. maybe you probably would not notice. Or even if you decide to maybe just shift your weight side to side, that will help you to notice that maybe you've been locked in just one position all day long. And when you stretch your body, no matter whatever the kind of stretch you decide to do, you may actually just realize how compressed and curled up you have been in, but you probably would not realize that unless you took the time to do a quick stretch. Movement actually helps you to ask a different question. Not, how do I fix my body? But the question movement helps you to ask is, what is my body telling me? And that, my friend, is a much better question. Because many moms do not need another rule to follow. There are way too many rules out there already. What moms need is a way to reconnect. I'm talking about a way to feel their body again without judgment. A way that will allow them to come back to themselves in the middle of real life. And when I say real life, I am not talking about when the house is finally quiet or when everything is perfect or when you have a whole hour to yourself. I'm talking about right in the middle of the day, in the middle of real life motherhood, in the middle of the meltdown, toddler meltdown and cries and all of that. And that is why small movement counts. Now, you may be asking, what can this actually look like in real life? Well, I am glad that you asked. So let's make this practical. Let's say someone asks you something. Before you respond, one way to reconnect with your body is just to take a slow inhale and an even slower exhale. And then you can respond. I know, very small, very practical, but even that little small intentional breath makes such a big difference. Or maybe if you've been sitting, you can just stand up and notice your feet on the floor. Or something as simple, or if you've been sitting, you can just roll to your spine. Just roll, slowly roll to the spine after sitting all day long. Or just stretch those arms overhead. Just take your arms overhead, stretch, bring those arms up, and notice where you feel tight in the body. Or maybe you can just take 2 minutes in the kitchen, in your bathroom, bedroom, I don't care. Take 2 minutes and move your body. Whatever it means to just shake it out. Or one of my favorite things to do, put on some music, put on a song, and dance in the kitchen. Dance, and you don't need any dance skills. And this is not about you trying to perform. This is just about giving your body some freedom. And you can even reconnect by even placing one hand on your body. It could be one hand on the hip. And ask yourself this question. What do I actually need right now? You can type it in the chat. What is it that you need right now? What do you need? Say, what do I actually need right now? Maybe you're thirsty. Maybe you need some water. Maybe you need to eat. Maybe you're hungry. Maybe you have not had food all day. Maybe you need to step outside because you have not stepped outside all day. Maybe you need to sit down because you've been on your feet and you've been going and going and going. Maybe it's moving because stillness may feel too hard for you right now. Maybe it is just to rest. The goal is not for you to force the perfect answer. The goal for you is to start listening again to what your body needs. Because when you are disconnected from your body, it is easy to just keep pushing and pushing and pushing past your needs until your body has to get louder. What movement does is that it gives you a way to check in before you hit that wall. So move before you hit that wall. And if you support pregnant moms or postpartum moms through your organization, clinic, pregnancy center, you may encounter moms who are coming into your space, but yet they feel completely disconnected from their body. Yes, they may be coming into you to receive a service, or maybe they have an appointment, but they might not be walking into your space fully connected to what they actually need. They may come and they may know that they are tired. They may even know that they are overwhelmed. They may know that they need support. They may know that life feels a little heavy right now. But when you ask them, how can we help you? They may not have the words yet. And that doesn't exactly mean that they are closed off to what you have to share. And it doesn't mean that they are not listening to what you are saying. And it doesn't even mean that they don't want the support that you want to offer them. Sometimes when a mom has been in survival mode and output mode for so long, she can be completely disconnected from her own body's signals. She may not notice how tense she is when she is coming into your space. And she may not even realize that she's been holding her breath, or maybe she's just breathing in a very shallow way. She may not even know that her body feels heavy, that she's carrying like a heavy mental load, a heavy emotional load, until she finally has a moment to press pause. She may not even know what kind of support she needs because she has spent so much time responding to everyone else's needs. This is actually one of the reasons why movement support can be such a practical layer of care. Not movement as a workout or as one more thing for a mom to perform. I am talking about movement as a simple tool that helps her to notice herself again. Because when a mom learns a small movement reset, whether it's a breathing pause or a posture check or just a way for her to reconnect with her body, she is not only receiving support in that moment, she is receiving something she can actually take with her. I'm talking about something that she can use in the car right before she goes into the house. Maybe she can use that movement reset. Or maybe she might be in the kitchen cooking and she feels overwhelmed. That's something she can use in the kitchen. Or she can use that before she has a hard conversation. Or maybe she's trying to go to bed and she still feels tense. That's something she can use before she goes to bed. Or she can even use a movement reset anytime during the day when she realizes that she's just been pushing through and going without checking in. And that is why movement support belongs in maternal care. Because support should not only be something a mom receives when she's in your building or your class, your appointment, or your program. The best support should actually give her something that she can carry into real life. And simple movement tools can actually do that. Because The simple movement-based tools, they can help a mom to pause. They can help her to notice what her body is actually telling her. And they can help her to recognize her needs. And it is also a way to help her to feel more connected to herself in the middle of motherhood, the middle of it all, the real life motherhood. And for organizations and clinics that are serving moms, that practical layer of care is so important, because the goal is not just to give moms more information. The goal is to help moms feel supported enough to use the support that is being offered to her. Movement can become one of those practical bridges. And I am talking about a bridge between what she is carrying and what she needs. A bridge between survival mode and self-awareness. A bridge between the care you offer and the daily life she has to return to. So if you serve moms, do not overlook the body. Sometimes a simple movement can help a mom to reconnect with herself in a way that words alone cannot. And for the moms who are watching this, here's what I want you to hear. You ready? You do not have to wait until you are falling apart to reconnect with your body. You don't have to wait until you are completely burned out. You don't have to wait for your body to be screaming through pain and exhaustion and tension or shut down. You can actually start small. And I know start small can sound like one of those phrases that people say when they just do not understand how full your life is. I get it. I gave birth to 3 kids in 4 years, so I know how full life can be. So I'm still navigating. My kids are still young. I am still navigating a full life with 3 kids, so I got you. But when I say small, I mean something that can be done in a very practical way. I am talking about something that is not going to take extra time out of your schedule, something that is feasible for you that you can actually do. I'm talking about something that does not require a full workout, something that can easily fit into your day. Because sometimes reconnection starts with just one breath, one stretch, one moment to pause, asking yourself one question, taking one moment to notice something, and that makes a huge difference. If that relates to you, let me know. Type it in the comment, type in the chat. Let me know if that resonates with you. So now, I want us to do a simple body reconnection reset together. Now, this is not about forcing yourself to calm down. This is all about noticing your body again. And you can do this whether you are sitting down or standing. What I want you to do, I want you to place one hand on your chest and one hand on the belly. You don't have to change your breath yet or anything. I just need you to notice. Just notice. I want you to notice the hand on your body, whether the hand that is on the belly or the hand that is on the chest. I just want you to notice, feel your hand against your body. Now I want you to slowly look around the room, just very slowly. Just look around the room, wherever you are at, and let your eyes land on one thing you can see. It can be a wall or a window, a chair, a color, and whatever that is, just name that one thing silently to yourself. And now, whether you're sitting or standing, I want you to gently press your feet into the floor. Press and release it. Again, press your feet into the floor and release. And one more time, press and release. Now, I want you to shift your weight slowly from side to side. So if you are standing, you're just shifting from one foot to the other foot. And if you are seated down, I want you to shift gently from one hip to the other hip. So just go back and forth. So you're just shifting. There's no rush here. You're just shifting from one side to the other side. Just notice that your body can move. Now I want you to come back to stillness. And I want you to ask yourself this question. What is one thing that my body needs right now? Not 10 things, not your whole life plan, just one thing. And if you are brave enough, put it in the comments, put it in the chat. What is that one thing that your body needs? Just one, just choose one. You may have a list, just choose one. And for some of you, it might be water. I don't know, I'm really on water today. Maybe you all need hydration. Maybe it's for you to drink water. Maybe you need to sit down, get some sun, step outside. Maybe some of you may need a slower pace. Maybe some of you may need to move your body. Whatever that comes up, I want you to notice it. And that is reconnection. Not perfection, not performance. It's all about noticing your body and responding with care. Now, let me know in the comments, how did that resonate with you? This was very simple. You don't need to go to the gym to do that. You can do that anywhere. Let me know in the chat, type it in the comments. Let me know how that resonated with you, okay? I read every single comment. So here is what I want you to walk away with. The more you practice noticing your body in small moments, just like we just did just now, the more you will begin to rebuild trust with yourself again. And the more you will start to recognize tension before it takes over. And when you do that, you will start to notice when you are pushing too hard, then that will help you to know when you need to take things a step back. That will help you to feel when your body needs more support. You will start to understand that your body is not just something that carries everyone else. Your body is designed to carry you and to support you as well. And movement can be one way to remember that. Again, this is not about adding pressure. And this is not about becoming a completely different person overnight. This is all about creating small moments where you actually get to come back to yourself. Because, as I've said before, motherhood can pull you in different directions. So you have output, you're just doing a lot of output. And sometimes movement is the thing that actually helps you to turn back to your own body. If this video resonated with you, I created a free guide called 5 Simple Ways to Reset Through Movement. It is currently, the link of that is in the chat. And this guide, it gives you simple movement-based tools that you can use in real life when you feel overwhelmed, disconnected, tense, or when you just need a moment to come back to yourself. So be sure to click on the link in the description to download this free guide. And if you serve moms through a pregnancy center, maternal organization, or clinic, this is also a simple resource that you can share with the moms in your care, because moms do not just need support in theory, they need practical tools that they can use in the middle of real life. Tools that they can use when they are not in your clinic, when they are not at your place of business. So be sure to download the guide, use it for yourself, or share it with a mom who may need support. I want you to remember that movement does not have to be complicated in order for it to be meaningful. Sometimes the smallest movement can help you to notice your body again. And sometimes noticing your body is the first step back to feeling like yourself again. And one of the things as moms, as we try to make changes, it is often hard to make those changes if we don't feel like ourselves, or if we feel disconnected from our bodies. So whether you're working on your core, pelvic floor, whether it's weight loss, or whatever it is you are working on, if you are disconnected from your body, then it becomes very challenging for you to get to the next level. So let's focus on reconnecting back to your body again. Thank you all so much for watching this video. If you have not subscribed to my channel yet, please be sure to hit the subscribe button. Be sure to like, share this video with another mom and expecting mom. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.